This past Wednesday, October 16th at Laurel Park was the annual Maryland Million post position draw. We got the chance to speak to trainer King T. Leatherberry about Ben's Cat, who is currently cross-entered in the sprint handicap and the turf.
I don't know, but first off, 124 pounds. Thank you, Georgianne. Thanks a lot. But no, I'm going to analyze both races, that's all, and try to pick the right spot.
Is there any post position that you're looking forward to, or do you think he's kind of the horse that can break from anywhere and get a good position?
It doesn't matter for him, I don't think.
Go back to that last race at Laurel Dash. I know he's the type of horse that really keeps you on the edge of your seat towards the finish, but that was pretty close last time out. I know I was on the edge of my seat. What do you think of that last race, his performance, and how did he come out of that race?
Well, it was a super effort. Rosie, of course, did everything she could to knock us out of there. So I'm being intimidated the whole stretch run. I think it was a dynamic race. And it came out fine.
And I believe he worked just the other day on Saturday under Julian Pimentel. How'd that work go?
It was a slow work, which is all we wanted.
Mm-hmm. And maybe just go back towards, I mean, he's a horse that started off in the claiming ranks, and he didn't get started until, I believe, his 4-year-old year. He had a broken pelvis. He had to overcome a lot. How's this ride been?
Well, look at it. It's a dream of any horseman in the world would love to have a horse like this, and I was just lucky.
Did you think he would be the horse that he is his first start?
No, I would have never run him for 20,000 if I thought that.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing Ben's Cat run in either race. We also had the chance to catch up with trainer Tim Keefe about his 2011 Maryland Million Classic winner, 8-2 Fast to Catch, who is currently the 2-5 morning line favorite in the Classic this year.
He'd run 2 very good races for us. He ran the Henry Clark. He ran very well. I thought it was one of his better races with Forrest first time on him. He came back and ran a great race and against a nice horse in Last Gunfighter in the Pimlico Special. And gave him a little bit of time, took him back out to Mountaineer, something I'd done with him 2 years ago when he finished 4th out there, and he didn't perform great for us. Maryland Million, this Classic's always been our A race, our key race for him. This is his 4th Maryland Million, 3rd time in the Classic. So we knew this is the race we were going for. We didn't have the Japan Cup to prep for it, and he doesn't really need a prep, I don't think. He's training well, he's doing well, and we look forward to running on Saturday.
What does this day mean to you? Like you said, you do every day, or every year you run him in here, and it is a good position for a horse like that, especially the older he gets. He has run some really good races, though, so far this year. What does Maryland Million Day kind of mean to you?
Maryland Million Days, for me, probably for most people here training in Maryland, it's our biggest day. You ask most people, they'll probably tell you Preakness. But for me, Maryland Million is our biggest day. I love Maryland Million. Maryland owners, Maryland breeders, Maryland trainers, it's a great day.
Now, one last question. He does have a regular exercise rider, Peter, and Peter was injured over the summer. Is it good to have him back in the barn galloping 8 catcher?
It's very good to have him back. Mola did a great job filling in for him. I think some of the gray hair that I have was probably the day after Peter called me and told me he was going to be out for 6 weeks, knowing we were getting ready for this race, and he's not an easy horse to ride. So, but Mola did a great job. Everybody else did a great job. I'm glad Peter's back. Yep.